I do? Oh shit, do I? I did, didn't I? Hang on. What was that thing? Fucking, it's just been mad all day. Banners. Oh, not that one.
Oh, hang on, I better turn my volume down, haven't I?
Brand. Overlays. Fucking overlays. Fucking overlays. Where did I put them? Settings. No. Where the fuck are overlays gone? I don't know where overlays are gone. I don't think
We are live, aren't we?
Yeah, we're live now. I've put it on live because Facebook were like getting rape face on. So no, don't start 5 fucking minutes. I'm gonna kick your fucking head in. I'm gonna kick you off and that, and you'll be fucking banned from Facebook forever and a fucking day. Now, where's that brand? I think it's brand. Oh, there we go. It's the overlays, right? I'll put this on. Ready? And good evening.
Hello.
Welcome to Raconteurs News. It's me and Ade, and
you're giving the secret. No, it's behind. That's it. That bit's wrinkled.
Right. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. You.
Stop. Right. You sit and hold that there, just like that.
I'm going to get a clip out, man. And that's not like some of the hood talk.
No. As you can see, Jason's actually not quite ready yet. For those of you that didn't know, he's a one-legged man who's trying to put up a very large screen behind him when he's just had to run to, well, not run, but he had rather a biological emergency, which is why he's late.
Right. Give me a shot. Is that all right?
You look good to me, brother. It looked better before.
I'll put a clip on. Good job I put two in me and say, oh, it's fucking.
No, you pulled it too tight, mate. It's pulled too tight.
Oh, fuck off.
Marks out of 10?
It don't matter anyway with what I'm putting up there.
All right, okay, then go on then.
Wayne, it'll do. Let me just, got comments. Good evening to everybody who's in the chat room. Glad you can join us tonight. No green screen, Jason. Yeah, I know. I've just been trying to put it up. It's just that about half an hour before the show, I really needed a shit. And I didn't have time to go upstairs and do that and then come back down and get else stuff. So anyway, what's happened is I've used alternative arrangements and done that. So that's why we're a little bit late, and I'm sorry about that. And I ain't got a thing behind me. Ade, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Good. Yes. What we got? Not even an hour now, is it, till Brexit?
Not even an hour. Not even an hour till Brexit. Let's just test it.
So just to let you know, I'm celebrating.
Yeah, so am I. Actually, if you keep everybody busy for a minute, while I've been doing that, I've been not being able to get a vodka. So
you're giving our secrets away. You or anybody would think you were sat in front of a green screen.
Honestly, I'm not. It's really me. I'm really here in front of these great big computers and that.
Yeah. Well, are you going to the kitchen?
Sorry?
Are you going to the kitchen?
Yeah, I'm just going to the kitchen.
Right, go to the kitchen.
Internet will not go off.
No.
But I will tell you something.
What?
I did tell you, didn't I? That they discovered that the fault was...
Oh, the cable, yeah.
The cable that run under the thing that goes across the kitchen. So, just brilliant. Anyway, happy Brexit night. I'm going to go and get me... I'm off to the bar. So you lot talk amongst yourselves.
Talk amongst yourselves. Yes, Raconteurs News. We thought we'd do a bit of an After Dark. After Darks are always a bit different because it normally means that neither of us stay sober. So don't expect anything quality. But what all we can give you is our honest comments, honest feelings. We can read out your comments. You can join in. All you got to do is just stick a thingy in the what's it, and you can type what you want. There's people in there moderating, so it's not us that's doing that. Just be nice to everybody. And yeah, what is it? 52 minutes apparently till Brexit, but they're going to be negotiating till December. What the hell does that mean? Well, I think it means one of two or three things might happen. Either we'll end up with Brexit in name only, it'll be so far diluted, it won't make any frigging difference. Or they'll make our life hell for the next few months, and then late on in the year, they'll ask us for another referendum and say, are you sure? Because look what happened. It's not too late, you know. And I guess the third thing is that it could actually happen, but I don't think it will. Not in how people would want it to, not what they actually think they voted for. Anyway, you're back from the bar then?
I am. Yes. Procrastination payments for Paula B suggests for you there. Yeah, it's look, we're getting it. Let's. We didn't really celebrate when we won the vote because we knew.
What was the date of the referendum? When was it?
24th of June.
So it's like it's getting 3.5 years to do nothing, to do fuck all, really.
No, they didn't. It weren't actually to do nothing. It was to do this, and exactly to do this. They knew that most of the people that were pro-Brexit were basically up north, not down in the southeast and in the home counties and all that. They were all pro-EU, and the people up north, they knew they were Brexit. So all they had to do is when they kept being chance after chance of blocking after blocking after blocking, it just put them into this place where they could set up a general election where, because people up north have just fucking had enough of, they want Brexit. They've had enough of not being listened to, and they'll pay any price, and that price includes getting a Tory government in places that haven't seen a Tory government in this lifetime. Yeah. Since feudal fucking system, when the Whigs were around.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
So that's exactly what they've done. They've just done that. So now people up north, we're all going to pay. But we're going to pay. But we were happy. We knew we were going to pay under the Tories, but we were happy to pay just so that bit part of the will of the British people. It were like, don't fuck with us again. If you're going to ask us something, make sure you're going to fucking go through it, because we will. We do want to go through with it. So we'll see how it pans out. I mean, it's a no-deal Brexit as far as I'm concerned. Anyway,
well, it's out, but they reckon they're going to be negotiating until end of December. Have you seen what's on the TV tonight? By the way,
no, go on.
V for Vendetta.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Which I thought, because I have to say, if I weren't sat here, I'd actually probably be watching it somewhere. But yeah, I'll tell you what else I've noticed on the TV a lot at the moment. And when I say at the moment, I mean like today and yesterday.
Right.
A documentary on Charles and Diana on the anniversary of what would have been their anniversary.
Okay.
Like, fucking, how thin do you want the fucking link to be? And the other, excuse me, that's the bud coming back. And the other one, the lady who stole a prince, that's the Edward and Mrs. Simpson story, with
yes, it's got that in it, yeah.
There was another one, and they were all scheduled to be on the same day on different channels, all almost staggered. And on a lot of these channels, they'll show things and then 4 hours later, exactly the same time. And it was like that all the way through yesterday on a couple of the TV channels. And it was literally how much tenable, really fucking thin, connected to royal shite can we get on the telly in one day?
Well, you know what I saw? I had a quick look today. I would a bit curious, shall we say, as to what Sky News and how they were doing it. And they had this thing, and they showed apparently the headquarters of the British MEPs taking down the European flag from their building in Brussels, and leaving the Union Jack up. So and then I thought to myself, what the fucking hell? Why can't we have some good? You know what it were?
Go on.
After that, what have we gained from Europe? and they were talking about food. So, you know, before the staple were fish and chips and gravy and beef and taters.
And now we can have a quinoa salad.
Yeah, so what we've been paying 350 million quid a day so that we can have fucking spaghetti bolognese, haven't we? That's all we've been doing. Because, come on, it's just fucking ridiculous. Oh, the food, the kebab shops and stuff like that. Most of these kebab shops were like from Persia and things like that. So, no to do with Europe.
Yeah. Yeah. Madness. Just, you know, I don't know. But, you know, politics. I mean, here's me talking about politics, and I don't even believe in the political system. Then again, I don't believe in the monetary system, and I have to use that. So, you know, I guess it's.
Well, I suppose we're like people, birds that have gone to Weight Watchers because you know they're going to at least get to end of January before they fucking pack it in, and they talk about. You know, Love Island and Coronation Street and stuff like that, and that's basically all we're doing. Is we're commenting and we're narrating on something that's just going on in front of his eyes. I mean, have you seen what's going on in France? I mean, how accurate is that? I mean, I've seen some.
Do you know I haven't? I just don't do news or whatever, do I?
Well, it's not on news. That's the thing. But in France, apparently, I've seen videos where, you know, this yellow vest protest that's been going on and there's been a strike and all that sort of thing. Well, now it's the firefighters are fighting the police. So the police are trying to get the firefighters are on the side of the demonstrators, and the police are trying to barricade them and bullets and all that, you know, rubber bullets and all that sort of shit. And they're there, fucking firemen with the great big water cannons, you know, just fucking annihilating pigs, fucking straight out, man. But that's not on the news. Megan fucking what's her face who comes over and steals the prince that fucking nobody. We don't want a prince anyway, do we? He's not. I don't know against.
It's not fit for purpose, have they?
I've got no against Harry.
I mean, they're about as fit for purpose as South Yorkshire Police, really.
We don't need a prince. We've got fucking.
Don't need anything royal.
There's Prince, isn't there? There's Prince Nazim Hamed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough princes. The Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
How many more princes do we fucking need? 3's enough.
No, we need 2 princes.
Oh, yeah, of course we do, yeah. Yeah. Go on, then.
What?
I can't remember. What were they called?
I can't remember what the band were called either.
2 princes. Come on, someone in the chat room, get us. Hello.
That one, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, Denny, good evening. Then
you're going to Google it, aren't you?
Alphabets, ridicule.
I'm not.
What?
I'm not Googling.
All right, don't Google then. Nobody told you to Google.
No, not salmon spread.
Princess Salmon Spread.
2 princes.
That's another prince.
Have to Google it now.
That's another prince that we've got, you see.
I'm just going to have to Google it.
You can't.
Well, it's actually not Google. It's on Brave, actually. And if you're not using Brave, I can recommend it as a browser.
Spin Doctors. Yay.
That's it.
Thank you very much, Tony, in the chat room. Good man. Spin Doctors. 2 princes. Prince kneel before you. Yeah, well, that weren't it? Didn't go very far. I don't think they did after that, apart from like it gave Alistair Campbell an excuse to exist.
You're probably right. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So all this royal stuff that's going on, and you know, Meghan and but have you noticed that there's that much going on, which is how much of it's to cover up what's going on,
right?
And I mean, I've got a few friends who kind of have got a gist of how I think, and somebody showed me today. I think it's been on Facebook, so this is probably not new to anybody. The label on the Dettol bottle that says it kills human. What's that virus called that's in China? Coronavirus, yeah. But the sell-by date on this bottle was about 2 years ago on this photograph.
That's probably why they got virus.
So yeah, because they haven't been drinking enough. And this is on that Dettol spray that you can go down to whatever supermarket and buy it. And here they are telling us it's a brand new virus, and so like I said the other night, I'm still waiting to get bird flu, pig flu, swine flu, SARS. What else do I get? A computer virus, something else, yeah.
Zika.
Who?
Zika virus. Remember that
Zika.
one?
Yeah, that was one, wasn't it?
Zika virus. I had that, with fucking hell, I were off my feet for like 20 minutes. I were, honestly, man, it was fucking terrible. That 20 minutes, the worst 20 minutes of my life.
Was it really?
Absolutely.
Well, CJD, we're still waiting to get that one.
Oh, well, you're all right for that now. It's all clear. That's all gone.
Mm.
We got that a couple of years ago when we were told we could eat eggs after Edwina Curry had said, well, fuck it.
Yeah, no wonder she'd got salmonella. Look who she was sleeping with.
Well, I know, but,
The grey one.
the grey one, yeah. That's what they call him.
Yeah.
Listen, I know I told you earlier, but I'm not going to show it you, but by the end of the show, I've got a dog joke that I know, right? And I like my dog jokes, but this one, I'm going to ask you to read it out, and I'm going to send it you by private chat, but you're not going to be able to see it at first. I just want you to read it straight out as I send it to you. So I'll tell you when I'm sending it to you. So I want you to read it out. So that's something for later, I think, a little bit later on.
Oh my word!
We're all it's 22 on the 31st of the 1st, and everything is going Brexitly. What's going to happen tomorrow then? Are we going to have to walk on the other side of pavement? Drive on.
Well, what I think we should do is tonight we should start all cars driving on the right. Sorry, on the left. No, on the right. On the right. And if it works, we'll get the lorries to do the same tomorrow.
You know what we should do? We should get fucking people, because they've been cunts and they've tried to make it as bad for us as possible. What we should do is we should boycott all European goods, like hamburgers and French toast. Don't have any of that.
Will people still be able to have the quinoa? What the fuck is quinoa, by the way?
Well, that sounds like it's not from Europe. That sounds like it's from one of them fanciful, far-off places that you like to visit.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I don't know if it is or not. Don't know.
Yeah, but no, French toast. We've got to get rid of that.
We're not using their postal service either.
No, don't use the postal service. In fact, we shouldn't have done any of this since fucking 2016. And if we'd have just gone, right, well, that's it. Off your foot. Oh, sorry. See you later.
Can you actually remember Europe starting? Because I think I probably can, because I was born in 1966, but you're a bit behind me, aren't you?
Yes, you're a very, very large amount of years older than me. I was born in 1970. So 4, I mean, that's a large amount, isn't it? If you've got 4 million quid, that's a large amount.
I'll tell you what, if you're 4 years off dying, fucking 4 years is a lifetime.
That's right. But how would you know you were 4 years off dying?
Well, exactly. So the next 4 years could be... That's it. No, I can remember it. And I know it were Treaty of Rome, and Ted Heath signed it, but wasn't Harold Wilson the first Prime Minister when we were actually part of what was it called then? The European Economic Community? Yeah,
the EEC.
Yeah. Which is how it all started. It basically started as a trading agreement.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And so for all the other trading agreements that are on board in like the States and places like that, look what you've got to look forward to. So that's how it originally started. But before that, we tried to get into Europe, I think it was twice before, and each time the French said, no, you're not.
Yeah, exactly. We fucking bailed them out at war.
Yeah.
And we stuck to it, though.
Yeah. And then I think Concorde was the clincher, wasn't it? They wanted to build it, but needed somebody to do it with them. And in the end, they said, well, we'll build Concorde with you, but you're letting us into Europe. And that's how we got it, apparently.
That sounds feasible.
Yeah. And then, of course, just like anything, it's the thin end of the wedge, isn't it? Until we're at the point where, not long ago, we could have quite easily ended up spending the euro very easily.
Oh, yeah.
If
there weren't such, if we didn't have if we didn't have such an anti-euro, that we didn't want to give up the pound, we were so stuck with the pound. Again, that's another part of British people that they were never going to get away with. But 2000, I think it came in, didn't it? And
something like that,
yeah. I'm sure it were on New Year's Day 2000. So everything costs fucking more in. Everything will cost more. It always does. It's like when they brought in decimalisation. You'll remember that, won't you?
Yeah. Michael Foot became Michael 300 millimeters.
Michael what?
Michael Foot became Michael 300 millimeters.
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Hey, come on.
That's a very old decimalisation gag, isn't it?
No mathematical jokes for me, please. Not at this time. Not at this time of night. When we've only got like 33 and a half minutes to be in. I wonder what's going to happen. I might put some on to a live feed that I got. I might put it on tablet thing, and see if the bells ring a Big Ben ring.
Oh, that was the other thing, getting Big Ben entering, weren't they?
Yes, I know there's a large crowd gathered in London to celebrate. I just hope there's no Remainers there. Come on, who's going to admit to being a Remainer? Huh? Who's going to admit it? Oh, I'm a Remainer, mate.
I think what's done it for people this time. You know how long they've strung this out for? It's just such a long time, isn't it? I mean, First World War were nearly this fucking long. You know what I mean? It's a long time since we had that referendum. It's took them that, and it's just got to the point where people have gone, I don't fucking care. I just want it done. And nobody wants to talk about it. They're just sick of fucking hearing about it.
You see, the thing is what they were hoping, as far as I can fathom from this this soap opera that's going on in front of us, as far as I can fathom, what they wanted to do is they wanted to decimate and just demoralize anybody who voted to leave. But it didn't. It made our resolve even better, to the point that people, like I said earlier, people who would never vote Tory in their life voted Tory simply because they were promised Brexit, and they got. It don't matter whether the fucking Jeremy Corbyn offered them anything at all. It don't matter whether he said, I'll come round and clean your bog every day, or he would have never have got in, because that was the one that they needed. And the people then who were pushing for a second referendum thought, and they've just all disappeared. Yeah. All disappeared. Can't see any of them anywhere. So I know, and Ridiculizer says it is endless division. But until we all grow up and learn to accept what is put in front of us, I mean, there's been millions, but there's been hundreds even. There's been plenty.
There's been a few. Has there been more than one?
Yeah. General elections and things where I've been disappointed with the result of it. When back in the day, there's plenty of that. But I just that was it. I lived under Tory rule at school. I know how bad it gets, and I know how bad this gets. And people of our age are the people that ended up voting Conservative simply because they wanted Brexit. Because even those people that remember the bad old days at school under the fucking Tories, where the school would be shut on because teachers would be on strike, or fucking janitors would be on strike.
The school I went to, kids went on strike.
Yeah, well, we did. I've fucking told the story before. Me and Heath pulled everyone out on strike. 1,500 kids came out at dinner time. Obviously, by fourth day, it was down to a little huddle under fucking bus stop across road because we were fucking. At least we didn't have one of them, one of them big barrels with fire on it coming
So
out.
you weren't exactly as good as the women of Greenham Common.
Oh no, God, nobody's ever going to be as good as them. They've got vaginas. I've got a penis. I'm miles behind someone with a vagina.
Oh dear.
Especially if they're a faster runner than me.
I'm normally not that far away. Anyway. Sorry.
Oh dear.
Dear.
Tony's making a point that Scotland is sucking EU dobber. I'm assuming that dobber means penis. Scotland is in mourning tonight.
It all gets very complicated, doesn't it? Because we've got the United Kingdom, which is half of an island, mainland England.
No. See,
and some islands.
It's separate to Britain. Northern Ireland is separate to Britain. That's why it's Great Britain and Northern Ireland. So it's separate. It's a little bit like Bosnia Herzegovina before they fucking decided, stop putting towels on the floor and leaving them. And then they decided to split up.
But we've got the UK, then we've got Great Britain, then we've got England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales.
It's confusion. It's all built in confusion. It's been done for centuries. It's been done forever.
Yeah.
Everybody is confused. I'm just wondering. I think we'll do a little bit of a straw poll in chat room. Would you like me to play the national anthem tonight?
Fucking what?
Yeah, there you go. Dennis said Northern Ireland is not UK aid. No, it's
no. I said half of an island.
No, Northern Ireland. He said.
Oh, right, it's not UK. Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, that's why it says on it, Great Britain and Northern Ireland. It's fuck off.
What, you mean to tell me they're political in Northern Ireland?
They what?
Do you mean they're quite political in Northern Ireland?
Oh, well, they voted Remain, didn't they? I think they were one of the ones that really voted Remain. I think what they thought is that there were going to be another John DeLorean coming up path sometime soon from because he that's what he did, didn't he? He got loads and loads of European grants to build in Northern Ireland, and the car weren't a success. And absolutely no.
I think that were a Maggie Thatcher thing, weren't it?
Well, yeah, the absolutely. And I'm not casting aspersions of the people of Northern Ireland. No, I know that they're good people, but they really got fucked over by that. John DeLorean were taking bribes and all sorts of stuff, and taking grants, and it just come to a point where they said the government said we're not giving you any more money, and that was the end of it. So he did all right out of it, John DeLorean, and I suppose he sold a few off the back of Back to the Future as well. So it probably didn't work out bad for him, but I know the people of Northern Ireland, that were a terrible thing, because I know they were really proud to have that factory there and to be manufacturing that car and open it were going to be some great global success, but it weren't to be. So when I say they're looking for another John DeLorean, again, the European money, it's what we're not going to get anything from the fucking Tories. Up here, we're not going to get nout. I saw something where a council, I think it were Northern Council, and their budget had been cut by something like £32 million. And then Theresa May's constituency, the council budget had been increased by roughly the same amount. So, it's just, well, it's obviously see what we're going to get, but this is what we've paid. This is what we're paying for now tonight. That is what we are paying for 5 years of Tory rule, and it don't matter whether I'm not making a statement there saying that it's wrong or anything. I'm just saying let's get through these 5 years, because then we can get rid of these cunts, because they will fuck us over big style. Particularly people like you, Ade, the handicapped.
Oh, not like you able-bodied people.
No, not like me and all them other able-bodied people. We'll be all right. But you know, the handicapped and that they'll definitely yeah, they'll definitely.
Anyway, yes, I want to say hello to. Well, I've got loads of people in chat room, but I want to say hello to Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Good to
Hi,
see
Sharon.
you. Hello, Sharon. It was good to see you today.
What's up with? Oh,
There is one enormous car just arrived outside my house.
oh, it's cops.
I don't care.
Go and have a look. Go and have a look through the window. Go and have a nosy. Can you take your webcam with you so we can look with you? And then, you know, tap up window and say, "Hello, you're live on Raconteurs News." I don't know what to say.
I honestly think it's just one of the neighbours who's just been picked up or something. But that was a big car, whatever that was.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I noticed. You know, between the days between Harry Hewitt and Meg saying they wanted to leave the Royals.
Yeah.
And the bit where the palace came back with some kind of answer, you know, that sort of 2 or 3 days. Well, where I live is almost, virtually parallel with the M1. It's probably as the crow flies, I don't know, mile that way. And we get an awful lot of fairly low flying air traffic that's obviously using the M1 as navigation so it knows where it's going. And we get an awful lot of helicopters, some of those like 10, 12 seaters, and then some diddy ones. We also get some quite a lot of just light aircraft and whatever, but in those few days between when Harry Hewitt and Meg said they wanted out and the palace actually coming back, the amount of increased traffic over those 2 or 3 days, and it almost seemed to start then and stop then. So I don't know, but there was a hell of a lot of extra helicopters and whatever flying up and down, and I don't just mean it wasn't just me who noticed it either. One of my neighbours asked me if I'd noticed it, and it just seemed to be an awful lot of extra, really, really noticeable. So, have you just come up from the basement, Jason?
Yes. I walked up there and back down again. I am the grand old Duke of York, but I haven't had 10,000 men. Not yet. Oh, I could get done for that, couldn't I? I'd be homophobic.
What?
You thought, oh, I went down the stairs. Oh. You can't do that anymore, can you? You can't act gay. It's like, oh, no.
No, you weren't acting gay, you were acting stupid.
Well, stupid and gay.
So what we got? 20 minutes, 22 minutes or something?
22 minutes, yeah. Well, I was thinking to myself, what could we do to have a song that could go to number one that would reflect how we feel. And I've got one myself. So, but what? Anybody from the chat room, or you even? I want to break free. That could do it. That's gay.
Ken Lee. When that bird did
My Carey.
Mariah Carey, yeah. What's it called?
Ken Lee, libby without you.
Yeah, if living was without you, yeah. We could do that.
Racialist though, that you know.
It's what?
It's a bit racialist. I can find offence in anything. Honestly,
I tell you what, you know the people who do and they find racism in everything, they're the fucking racist wankers. Because they see it in everything where it's not even there. And they really piss me. Oh, and just for the record, the other people that really piss me off are the ones who start every fucking question and every answer with so.
Yeah.
So.
Yep, we talked about this earlier on, didn't we?
Fucking does, Mike. It absolutely winds me off the clock.
my person, one that's cropped up a few times this time in the last few days is the proof is in the pudding when it's fucking in.
No, it's in the eating of the pudding.
Exactly, but everyone says proof's in the pudding. It's not fucking proof in pudding. Everyone's just, if the proof's in the pudding, how come coppers, when they're trying to solve a case, how come their hands aren't covered in pudding? Because they'll be looking through for the proof, won't they?
Okay.
Be like that, covered in cake. Bill would be no good. Sierra Oscar, we've got like a wedding cake or something.
Sierra Oscar. Have you been watching the bill?
Yeah, so hang on, I'll get me thing. I'll use my mouse. Sierra Oscar from 452. I've got a pudding in front of me, and I think there might be some proof in it. Permission to enter. Yes, go ahead. 421. Thank you very much. And then they don't even put gloves on half of them. Have you seen how fat coppers are getting? They don't even put gloves on half of them. And there you go. So the proof is not in the pudding. The proof of the pudding is in
the eating.
Yes.
And you've got to be really specific about it.
Yes, you've got to be really, really specific. So specific, like, that you can't see for miles.
No.
So, songs. I thought of this one, right? I'm going to sing this.
No.
No, I'm only going to sing a little bit of it, right? It's an adaptation from The
Lion King.
No, I decided to pick a national treasure. A national treasure. Go name me a national treasure that you think that you could adapt a song for Brexit.
Who's the guy who does the antiques?
I don't fucking know.
You national, I know. Dickie Bird. Dickie Bird. He's a national treasure.
No. Yeah, when I think it, no, but he don't do much songs, is there? I had a look for Dickie Bird songs, but there weren't very many, and most of them were like mostly whistling and shit like that.
Oh.
So I didn't. Hello,
goodbye. I like that.
Well, I thought I'd pick a national treasure, so I chose Sir Cliff Richard's. And I thought we'd adapt his Christmas song from about 1990, Saviour's Day, to Brexit Day. So I've only done the first bit, but it says, open your eyes on Brexit Day. Don't look back or turn away. Life could be yours if you only leave. We are fucking off on Brexit Day.
I'm loving the sustain. That was quality.
The sustain. I think the timing of it was,
yeah. And
was and
the artist was probably quite relevant as well to the type of topics that we talk about, like shagging kids.
Yeah, shout that.
Me? I didn't imply anything by that though. About Cliff might be shagging kids.
Cliff? Oh well, no, but it's a national treasure. Until we've caught him, until everybody in the entire world has actually caught him in the act, then nothing is going to fucking happen. Until that day, fucking Sir Cliff Richards is...
He was really good friends with the Royals, by the way. Oh, sorry, Sir Cliff Richards, yeah.
And he had fucking knocked off and all, didn't he? What's the face? Who was that bird who was on Crime Watch?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Jan Dildo. He had her popped off, didn't he? So, and she got quite a future in front of her, and she knew, didn't she? Do you reckon she knew? She went, oh, now then, Jim, pop over here a minute. Let's have a quick word in fucking disabled bogs. So they both go into disabled bogs, and he goes, now then, what is this all about? Oh no, I'm talking about Cliff Richards.
Mm.
And she goes in, she texts Cliff Richards in, and Cliff Richards goes, hi, I don't know why you brought me in here. I'm not handicapped. And she went, now then, Cliff, I reckon you and your mates, Jimmy, and all them others, I reckon you're all like up to no good with some kids. Nonsense. Yeah, you're all nonsense. And she'll say, and he'll go, oh, what makes you think that? Huh? And she'll go, well, I saw your mate Jimmy Savile the other day, and he was driving past me in his gold Rolls Royce, and he went window down, and he waved out a window, and he went, "Oi, Jill, hey, Jill," and she went, "Hey, up, Jill, hey, up, Jimmy." Oh no, he went, now then, hello there, Jill, walking down the side of the road while I am driving. And she went, oh, yeah, up there, Jimmy, where you off to? And he went, yeah, now then, I'm off to have sex with some dead children. And see, and I reckon then she said that to Cliff Richards. Cliff Richards then said it to all MI5s and that, and they thought, got to get rid of her. And she was from Weston-super-Mare as well.
Was she from Weston?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
See, have you been to Weston-super-Mare?
Yeah, I have, yeah. Beautiful.
Fucking shithole, isn't it?
What, Weston? Weston's all right.
I stopped over one night. Oh, God, you couldn't find fucking anything. You couldn't find anything at all that weren't bingo orientated or. And I was a young lad back then. I was about in my 30s, something. So, you know.
Anyway, I've heard that a lot of the shops have got them varifocal windows in them so that old people can see what they're selling in shop.
Well, they can it depends, doesn't it? I don't know how varifocals work, but I reckon they're half and half. So, like, if not on bottom half, you're gonna have to go tiptoes.
Do you know what it should do? You know, when you buy a new car, it should be an option. You know, for windscreen. Would you like your prescription on your windscreen? All right, then. So you could get in car and take your glasses off and drive.
Yeah, but then you fucked it when it comes to we drive any car, because you need somebody with the same prescription as you.
So that's where it falls down, you see.
It is, you see. All the best ideas fall down at first. It's not a bad idea.
No, it's
but
getting there.
You know.
So what we got? 15, 14, 13 minutes left, something like that? 13
minutes before we will. Let me see if there's out going on
we ought to say as well, tonight is Be Nice to Taylor night, because he admitted he was a dickhead the other night, so that's good enough.
Yeah, so if he comes along, he sent. I mean, I weren't really aware of what had gone on, but anyway, we can be nice to him, can't we? We were all young and virgins once, weren't we?
I wish I was a young I wish I was young.
Wish you were a virgin, man.
Who is?
That's what you should do, innit? You should wish you're a virgin.
Why would I do that?
What do you mean, why would you do that? Because then you get to start again.
Yeah, but first time I was shit.
Yeah, but you'll know this time now, because you'll have had.
Oh, you mean keep the same memories? Oh man, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you keep the same memories. That? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I'm up for that. If you can invent one of them, I'm sure Dragon's Den, we could get that selling.
Have you seen this?
What?
It's coronavirus. It's buses. I don't know if you can see it. Let me.
Oh yeah, the buses, yeah.
The buses. Can you see? There's somebody in a hazmat suit, and the driver's got he's got a tank top on and his shirt and tie. You know, like you'd expect a bus driver to have.
Seriously.
Seriously, yeah. He's immune. He's obviously immune. He's just got his tie on and his burgundy tank tops that all bus drivers wear.
Oh my god.
He's just got one of them on in hazmat.
I believe all this shit.
It's fucking brilliant, isn't it? It's just awesome. God.
Can you not download that picture and put it up as a background?
Yeah, of course I can. Of course I can. Let me find it.
And we can all see it. But I think the only thing we can really say about anything that you see on the TV is that the only thing we definitely know is what they're saying is a lie. And absolutely anything else could be the truth.
Oh, fuck off. Let's see. I'll go on Facebook.
That's not as much swearing as you did when I was watching a one-legged man trying to put his screen up.
Oh, God. Do you know that? Fucking nightmare. Oh, see, Facebook's fucking done up on it now.
Facebook's what?
It's like stopping and not going.
Oh, is it?
So I might not be able to get it, but I can. Oh, here we go. Oh. Caroline Smiley. Let's see what that is. Is she live now? All these people that are in
I mean, I couldn't really see that picture that you put up on the screen very well. But if that was for real, I mean, if you were driving that bus, I mean, how much would you want paying to drive that bus? He's not going to be on £15 an hour, lad, is he?
No. Here we go. Farage is doing it.
Who is that talking?
Farage.
Oh, is it? Alice is just put in the chat room the driver gets 10 days off work. In the quarantine. Very good. Yeah, very good.
Well, we're nearly there anyway. We're about 8 minutes away. Let's see what Farage is saying. Let me see if I can share my screen. And then I'll...
We ought to do Tracy Ullman. Breakaway. No. Can you remember that one? You can't remember that, can
you? Share screen. Right, so I'm sharing the screen.
Show me the picture.
Application window, Facebook, that one. Share. Can you see that? I'll just...
Just remind me, was it Farage pro Brexit?
And of course, in true Facebook style, it keeps stopping.
I want a Europe of free, sovereign, democratic nations, and we'll trade with them, we'll work with them, we'll cooperate with them, we'll have reciprocity, but we...
Now, keep... Oh!
Orders from them!
Ah! Woo! So what I'll do...
Yeah.
I'll just remove that from screen and...
Come on, I'm shy.
And silence it, and then I...
He sounds a bit like Hitler. I'm spy!
Yes, we'll go back to them when it gets closer to thingy day.
Yeah.
I've had a...
Why have they chosen 11 o'clock here? Is it because it's 12 o'clock over there?
Yeah, probably.
You see, they even get to fucking choose which midnight we use.
Yeah, but we're not bothered though, are we? We just want out, man. We get out an hour earlier.
There you go.
See? And in the morning, everyone's going to get up and go. There'll be no foreign.
No changed. The go. No, and definitely no changed.
I'll just show you some of these scenes here that are going off. That perhaps not. Perhaps not. Nice. There we go. Shouldn't watch this. It's support. There's loads of people. Nothing positive in any channel. It's disgraceful. Boo. Boo fucking who, you fucking... Oh, dear me. Let's see if I can get it.
Hang on, Taylor, what do you mean he doesn't like you? Nobody likes you.
Hey.
It's because you keep waving your feet in the air. That's what it is. Anyway, we already said it was. Everybody's got to be nice to Taylor tonight because you apologised and agreed that you were a knobhead, so that's fine.
Well, for us, I mean.
Okay, Sarah.
Oh, we're getting fireworks going off here. Stirred fireworks, man.
What, at your house?
Yeah.
Well, awesome. 5 minutes early, according to my watch.
Yeah, but you know what they're like around here. They can't fucking read watches.
They can't read, period. No. But as you can see, mine's it's mechanical. So it keeps really shit time.
Let's see what they're saying. Hang on. I'm going to share the full screen with everybody.
Go on then, let's watch it. Mind you, it'll be behind. It'll be a few behind.
At least we hear them bongs. What about them yeah, probably gunshots at Leeds. Yeah, we may well have been around here. Gunshots. Hi to Paula B. Thanks for the lovely email you sent me today. I will get round to answering you on that one. Keith M. 59 Broadhurst. Give us a thumbs up if you can. Spread the word. Tell everybody your mates, like, you know, that you come here and we'll have a laugh. We've got Ben Emlyn Jones coming up on Tuesday. And I was listening to him last night, and he said that he wondered, you know, whenever there's something going on, Google changes its logo. You know, like if it's Mexico Day, it'll change its logo. And it's Brexit. We being Brexit Day, it's not done anything. And last night he was saying, I wonder if they're going to do anything, but they've not. So
that's a really good point. I'm like now I've just opened another browser, and you're absolutely right. It's not. No,
it's not changed, even though this is probably the most historic day.
If they did it's the loudest dog fart in history day, they'd put that on Google. They find something nearly for all the time, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've not done that.
Oh, God. Everyone's arguing in these streams on this thing. It's still running, so when it gets down to the time, I will put it on...
Why? Who's arguing with what?
Just people in chat, not in our chat room, in chat room on that thing.
Oh, on that Facebook. I thought you meant in our chat room.
No. Super Lead says BBC is like a fucking funeral. Well, they'll probably end up having. What did you make of him? That what's his face getting fucking sacked? Simpson, is it, or whatever?
Oh,
that newsreader who quoted in somebody were talking to on Twitter or something, and he quoted Shakespeare, and the word it had the word ape in it, and this guy were black, so he complained.
What?
And the guys had to stand down. Yeah,
ridiculous.
We'll talk more about that when it gets more to the time. But I'm going to try and share this screen just to show you what is going on, and click the sound on as well, just so that you can hear it. I hope I can click the fucking sound on. Oh, stop fucking! It's trying to get me to put a fucking angry thing up. There you go.
So where is this that you're showing?
It's Rotherham Town Centre. It's London, isn't it?
I've no idea. Whereabouts in London?
Fireworks going off here, mate.
Well, according to EE, it's not. Oh, it's right. That's it. 23. So that's it.
So we'll see how far behind this feed is.
Yeah. that feat's quite a way behind then, isn't it?
Fireworks here again, mate. All over the place.
Yeah. Well, that's it then. We're out, but we're not because they're still negotiating.
We're out. It's like
here's a bag of sweets, but you can't eat them yet.
There's a French flag.
Fucking hell.
Ooh. Ready? Ready for it.
That's
We're
good.
going to find out.
That's got to be a couple of minutes behind that feed.
It will be. I mean, the amount of people that are watching it, the lag's going to be quite bad.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely fireworks here. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, Jason, right, you need to be really honest with me. How do you feel?
The same.
Do you feel any different?
Oh, here we go. We've got a countdown. 23, 22.
Oh,
bells are ringing.
Yeah, well, all I've got to say about Europe is fuck off. Right, well, it's officially unofficial that they're officially having further talks until officially the 31st of 31st of December. So, yeah.
Yeah, I just turned sound down just a little bit. So there you go. That's what's going on in London at the moment. There's there's been tons and tons of fireworks going off around here. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of people. I know there's a lot of people that's saying, well, we think we're out of EU, but look, this is a massive victory. Just to have this day, just for that feeling of victory, I think is well worth it. And yes, now we need to fuck the Tories off. Midnight Gardeners put foreigners fuck off. Oh dear me. No, we don't want any of that. We don't want people to fuck off. We want the sovereignty back. We want to be able to make his own laws up. We want to be able to do his own currency. We want to be able to play with his own dicks if we want. It's that's what it's really about. What's it about for you, Ade?
Well, I don't really believe in sort of countries and borders and things, really, do you know? But you see, I like history, but political history that's steered and warped and never, ever, ever what it appears to be. Because it's just theatre. I just find it all a bit like, I'll still be able to walk to the fucking shop tomorrow and buy a loaf of bread or, none of that's going to change, is it? For most people who are busy scraping around to either earn a living or keep a roof over their head if they're relying on the benefit system because the education system let them down, they're not going to notice anything. I mean, I had a really, really, really good comment today. And it said, what we need to do is get more money flowing into the economy so that we create more rich people so that rich people can pay tax. So that there'll then be more money back in the economy. Yeah, there's one thing about that where the whole thing falls down, and that's where the rich pay tax, because as we know, they don't pay tax.
Yeah, I know Ben's, who's going to be with us on Tuesday. He were in London tonight, so I hope he's stayed safe. And I think weren't they singing Old Lang Syne in the European Parliament on the last day that they were in there. So, well, we're out anyway. I know there's people that aren't 100% sure about what this means, and I'll be one of them as well. But we'll just have to see. This is what we've been dealt. You have to play the cards you've been dealt, and nobody knows that better than me. So you play the cards you've been dealt, and you do it in the best way you can.
I think for a lot of people, they're fed up of hearing the word. And I don't think anybody expected that we, not only the time it took, but actually what we've got. Because what we've got at the moment is a nothing, because we're supposed to be out now, but they're going to keep negotiating. So what the fuck does that mean? So
well, they're going to negotiate trade deals. We still can trade with them. It's just that now we can negotiate on our own terms. We can, we don't have to go under their terms. We can negotiate. In fact, it's actually written in the Constitution that if a member state leaves, they have to be offered a trade deal. It's in there. Which is why all these people say, no, there's going to be no deal. If we go no deal, we're not going to have this and we're not going to have that. All fucking bananas will soon fucking not be able to buy them. And, you won't be able to buy mushrooms and you won't be able to buy fucking tomatoes, Italian tomatoes. It's bollocks. We have trade deals with them all. They need us far more than we need them. It's just that.
Absolutely.
It's just that this political fucking elite, as they call themselves, they're nothing but a bunch of fucking wet arse fucking parasites that have let's face it, they've been lucky, and instead of fucking being grateful for being lucky, they're using that and they're fucking trying to impose their fucking will on other people. It's fucking utter dog shit, and this is the first part of. This is the first part of the people saying, look, you can fucking chuck whatever you want at us. You can chuck fucking 5 more years of austerity at us. You can, we want fucking Brexit. And if someone's going to get it, that's what we want. That's the single issue. And Corbyn fucked, in fact, he was probably made to fuck up by these fucking powers. So it always was steering that way. But people have made a huge statement. They prefer to have fucking people that have lived under Tories before. They're prepared to live under Tories rather than live under Europe.
Just trying to think what sort of interest rates we got to for mortgages. It must have been 16%. It was fucking right up there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it was monstrous. I mean. There were people who bought houses and had been in them for years, and they couldn't afford the mortgage payments at all. Just dreadful.
Yeah, my mum and dad almost. My mum and dad almost lost their house. They bought a new build when I was about 11, so that would have been 81. And I think they managed to sell it, and they were just not far away from having it repossessed. Oh, wow. They managed to sell it. So that's the reality. But we were prepared for that rather than be overrun by Europe. It's like the Tories. And then over that, we're Europe. Now we've got rid of that fucking layer. Now we just need to get rid of the ones underneath. Unless they start being, doing the complete fucking opposite of whatever Tories are expected to do. But then again,
I just think it's about the time we all just said, you are no longer the boss of us. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Because they're not. And there's been loads of sort of comments I've heard like, the people shouldn't be scared of the government. The government should be scared of the people. And it's very true. It should. But because for that to happen, people have got to take responsibility for themselves, and they're not prepared to do that because they just want to be mollycoddled. And to know they've got a leader and a protector because somebody's got to protect them from the bogeyman. The fact that the bogeyman doesn't exist and that you're being sold a lie, they can't see that. And the reason they can't see it is because the indoctrination camps are so bloody good, aren't they?
Yeah, I could still hit fireworks around here. Sorry, I was just writing that joke out that I'm going to get you to say right before we finish. So just let us know when you're done, because we've so in the new era of not being under Europe's cosh. Apparently, anyway. I mean, it depends who you listen to, doesn't it?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what sort of things they come up with, but let's see, eh? But there's one thing for sure, isn't there? And that's that Boris. I mean, he decides fuck all. Don't think for 1 minute that the man that you see is the one making any decisions, because he fucking ain't. He just is not.
No, and don't think that because we put it on, put this on tonight, and saw Brexit in. Don't mean to say that we believe in that it's going to work, or that it's in there in the right fucking place, or it's in there for the right reasons. I know there's a huge incentive for a lot of rich people for us to be out of Europe without a deal. Because of the money, and I had a conversation with Neil Sanders as well today, and I'm going to read his blog because I know he's up on that. Perhaps get him on. I've just need to just before I just had Max Egan contact me just before we went live, so cool. I'll get back in touch with him in a bit and see what the crack is, and see whether he wants to come on.
See if he could do Monday for us.
We call well, I'll get a guest for Monday, definitely.
Oh, Max will be going down to Acapulco. He's speaking at Acapulco, isn't he?
Is that where he is speaking?
Yeah, I know he's getting ready for going away, but I don't actually know when. I can't remember when it is. I can't honestly remember. I know when I looked, I couldn't get the time off work, which is so, because I did think about going.
What, you're going to go to Acapulco?
I was going to go to Acapulco, yeah.
Cool. Well, anyway, I think we've done a little bit of time, haven't we?
Yeah, and all I want to say is that I don't think for 1 second that much will really change for our benefit. Let's hope it does. But whatever it is we're in for, it's going to be bumpy, and it's going to be fucking long and drawn out. You can guarantee that.
Yeah, but we got a bit first hurdle, which were all lies and bollocks, so that we got the fucking proper result, and then we got they even killed one of their own fucking MPs. If you believe she's dead, I don't know, but that were all fucking set up exactly a week before Brexit, and she were a pro-Remainer, and even all those things that even if they didn't do that. Even though they
took advantage of it, even if they didn't do it.
Well, even if they didn't do that, all those elements because you would have thought that this poor MP has been shot by a Brexiteer, and who's supposedly said Britain first, as he's done it. Even that, if you take that for what it's claimed to be, still it didn't work. And then they tried all the second referendums to the people's vote. Fucking people's vote, for fuck's sake.
At the one when they put bloody leaflets through everybody's door telling them how bad it were going to be. Can you remember that leaflet that come through? This is how bad it's going to be if you vote for Brexit. Okay, that was a nicely balanced thing that's come from the government then. Equal on both sides and not.
It's going to spin wrong other way when you flush it.
Yeah.
So if you're used to a right and if you're used to what does he do? Is it counterclockwise here or clockwise?
I don't know.
Or anti-clockwise. I don't know. I'm saying counterclockwise, anti-clockwise or clockwise. I think it's clockwise here, isn't it? But it's probably that's going to change. Also, there will be no more washing of the anus. Washing of the anus will only be done by professionals, or you'll have to you'll have to page.
You're trying to read comments in the chat room and talk at the same
I
time.
am. I've just seen someone say, "Please don't go." I don't know. A new being. Midnight Garden's in there as well. Tell her I say hi, Richard. I miss not seeing her around. You sexy thing. See, I put my sexy voice on as well. See, that's another thing they told us in that leaflet. Your sexy voice won't work if we leave European Union. Well, I've just used it. I'm using it again, and it's still working. See?
Oh dear. Right. Are we done? Are we done, Duck?
Yes, I think we're done. I've just got that joke. You've just got to tell this joke. I'm going to send it to you, and then you read it. Honestly, it's not anything that's going to.
I need to make that bit on my screen bigger if I've got to read. Right, I've got the private chat in front of me.
There you go.
Hang on. Oh, you want me to read it out loud? Sorry. Right, that's actually not bad. Right. Oh, shit. Oh. Right, hang on a minute. There's nothing wrong with being a lone wolf, except when you go to a wolf picnic and you don't have a partner for the wheelbarrow race.
Well done.
Okay.
Just as I pictured it.
Do you think I'll get invited onto any of them programs on telly?
Yeah.
To be a guest?
I think you will. You'll be on them.
You know, Fat Lads does countdown or whatever they call it.
It's still going mad over here, man. There's fireworks going off. Listen, we're going to get away. Thanks for reading me joke, Ade, and thanks for trusting me. And I know that. And thanks to everyone who's been in chat room. It's been good again. Dinny, Super Leeds, Keith, New Being, Richard Burke, Uni Black Sister, Magic, Midnight Gardener. When you're getting the ISS on the green screen, well, I'll get that soon. It shouldn't be too hard. Ade's
had it on the other night.
He's had it on the other night, so check that back out. We'll see you this week. We're going to be on Monday and Tuesday. Tuesday, we've got Ben, Emily, and Jones joining us. Monday, as of yet, no guests, but I am working on it. I promise you, I've got loads of like fingers in pies and that. Is that a whole thing? Fingers in pies? Anyway, we'll see you Monday. Take it easy. Have a good weekend, and don't do a racism. Last word from you, Ade.
Hope we feel better tomorrow. Now we're out.